Okay, where my moderators? I gotta give me some moderators in here. Yo, yo, yo. What it do, fam? We out here on a little 15 minute break. Want to discuss a couple of things going on with you. You know, check in to see how y'all doing out there. You know, hope the family out there doing good. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I love to see your comments at the bottom. We have a little chit chat, but we about a little chit chat right now. You know, some some crazy things been going on. But first, let me ask y'all, how y'all doing? How you doing? Is you doing good out there? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below if you're doing good out there, boy. Cause it's been a while since I've been on live. Last live I was on was when we was playing the game. But it's all good though, baby. Cause we here on our little 15-minute break and stuff. I'm trying to get y'all some more videos, but currently I'm only able to post, well, not post, but only able to play the video game at nighttime, because due to how my room is set up, it's facing the sun, and I have a little small projector. Instead of a TV, I have a projector. So when you have a projector, you can't too much see anything during the daytime. And then most of the time I'm here at the job. Boy, trying to make ends and meet. Just to get this monetization going. It is something else. So make sure you get me monetized, because we need that. We need that. So we can give you more insight of what's going on. But this video is something else. It's not mainly about video gaming. That's just a little check in for you. I will be posting some videos. What's up there? How you doing? Let me finish right quick. Cause all I got is 15 minutes, and I want to enjoy my little 15 minutes of my break time and stuff. But anywho, I will be posting some videos. It's a lot going on. Like I said, I do all my editing. I do all my thumbnails. I do all the posting of the correct times. And all we want to do is get ourselves monetized. Once we get it monetized, boy, it would be all hell breaking. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But anywho, this video is not mainly about the actual video games of Apex, which is I'll be uploading some more. There's this new game that's coming out called Mine Eye. The graphics on there is superb. It almost reminds me of Cyberpunk on the same level. But anywho, this main video is really about what's going on where I'm currently staying. I'm going to actually post the actual full video of a more in-depth of the pros and the cons of living in a pad split. Pad split, first time living in a pad split. Started off. I ain't gonna even say it started off bad. It started off real nice and gravy. Nice and gravy. But I'm like, well, damn, where is the rest of the meat and potatoes? The meat and potatoes. Let me read the comments. What? Oh, shoot. We'll get into that a little later on. But the video is about, I'm going to end up uploading the video more about the pad split, the pros and the cons, what's going on, how it is to live with other people that you don't know. Lots of roommates going on. Was it 9, maybe 10 roommates that you have? Which is I prefer, maybe 2 or 3, or maybe just by myself. Bring over a couple friends. You can't do none of that. But hey, like I said, I'm not gonna try to make this video too long. because I'm on my 15-minute break and I'm at currently at work right now. So don't mind what's all in the background or what's going on. Now, what's his name? Emon. What do you what do you call a terrorist when he said what do you call a terrorist when they take a bath? A bath bomb. Boy, the bath bombs they be lit. I love me a nice good bath bomb, where it be fizzing up, have you smelling all good when you get out the shower. Well, not the shower, but out the tub, then you don't have to rinse it on off and rebathe yourself again because you've been in that nasty water of your soaking. But ain't no wrong with you doing a little soaking up in there. Then we got what you say? What I think about ice is shoot. I think it's a whole scheme that they got going on. A whole bad scheme, which is everybody, which is what America's supposed to be, supposed to be a melting pot where all cultures come in together as one. But it seems to say like a lot of folks don't like where everybody can't mix to be together as one. From what I used to see when I was much younger, up in age, that America was so great on being a nice melting pot with different cultures and different races merging it into one. America's pretty cool now. I'm not gonna take nothing from it, but I think it's all like I said. I think ISIS is a setup, and all that what's going on shouldn't be going on. Which is, to me, we got to do better. We got to do better. Everybody come here to enjoy themselves in America. Just like when you go to a whole nother country, you go there to enjoy yourself and learn different cultures. You learn different cultures. So let me get myself on off this thing because it's almost going on 8 minutes. And like I said, all I would have is none but 5 minutes left, or maybe, yeah, I wouldn't say 5, maybe 6, 7, 8 minutes left on my break before I had to go back inside and do some work, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But we gotta make sure we stay copacetic out here. If you made it to the end of this live, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And comment below. Cause I needs to hear those thoughts of y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna upload a video about what this video live was about. It's about pad split. If you ever been in the pad split, comment below and let me know if you ever been in the pad split. But I'm gonna end up uploading another video pretty soon about the pros and cons and how it is to live in a pad split with other roommates. I'm not talking about like living in roommates or with your folks, your family and stuff, your brothers and sisters and your mothers, which is that's a whole nother story too, because you can get some stories off of that as well. But living with strangers that you don't know, if you're a clean person or if you're a nasty person, it's a lot that goes on. But like I said, I'm gonna upload that video real soon. I'm gonna give y'all some more of that gaming content real soon as well. It takes time to do all these editings when you're too busy at work and you ride the bus, and majority of your time is spent on the bus. So make sure y'all check that out when it comes out. Make sure y'all get this channel nice and monetized so we can get this ball rolling. Make sure y'all enjoy y'all night. Happy Father's Day to the fathers out there, and enjoy yourself. Be safe. I'm out. How you end this? playing? What's going on here? How you in this thing? Shoot. I'm gonna do this on the game. Had any problems right here? What's really going on now? Let me see. Do I hit that? Don't hit that. Don't hit that. Yeah, okay, there we go.